am Ayaza. I'm a freelance artist and full-time pet parent. And this is Yang Chow, a full-time Shih Tzu. My sister and I grew up with pets at home. We grew up with bunnies and hamsters. We also had dogs, but they were treated as more of like the traditional bantay. So we didn't really spend a lot of time with them. But as my sister and I grew older, we decided that we wanted to get a puppy or a dog that we could train and really take care of. Before getting a dog, I made sure to do my research because I had some considerations. One of them was, since we had a small space, we had to get a small dog. And my mom and I have allergic rhinitis, so I made sure to get a dog that didn't shed that much. Shih Tzus can be very low maintenance dogs in a way that they don't require exercise that much, although it would always be best to walk them and make sure that you allot some time for playtime and train them as well for mental agility. I got Yang Chow when he was 6 months old, but unfortunately his vaccines were not complete, so we had to make sure that they were complete. We took him to the vet. We spent around 20,000 pesos, which included his vaccinations, necessities, and food. For necessities, of course, there's his leash, his toys. We wanted to give him toys with different textures because he was teething and we wanted to give him different experiences. We also got treats for him. At that time, he had a crate because we crate trained him to make sure that he was comfortable at home. We also got him a carrier. For the food, of course, we made sure that we were giving him the right food with the right nutrients for Shih Tzus. So we got a Royal Canin Shih Tzu puppy. Now that he is 5 years old, we spend around 1,600 monthly on his food, and we give him Royal Canin Shih Tzu adult. We also do a lot of mixed feeding. We are still training him. He's very food driven. So one of the most challenging moments that we had with Yang Chow was when he had an anal sac infection. This happened around the time of the pandemic. So going to the vet was very difficult. He didn't want to eat his food and would just lay down a lot. We took him to the vet. That was when they discovered that his anal sac had an infection. It burst and then he had to undergo surgery. The visits and the tests and also the surgery costed around 18 to 20,000. And it was also the pandemic, so everything was really high. Despite all the challenges, the money spent, the sleepless nights, having Yang Chow around is worth it because he gives us so much happiness at home. The fact that he's always so excited whenever we go home. I also realized we are all that he has. We have to make sure to give him a life full of love in the short amount of time that he has with us. Having a cute dog like Yang Chow at home is like having a baby at home. The energy is always so joyful and makes the energy at home more lively. We're very happy to have him around. My parents definitely love him more than their own kids now. We wouldn't trade the experience of having Yang Chow for anything. My dad wasn't actually excited at first about getting a dog. He's very used to the traditional bantay dog. When I got Yang Chow, everything turned around. He's now the favorite. My dad is always worried about him now. So whenever we go out, we have to get him a babysitter. But now, we have a camera at home so we can monitor where he is. My mom was actually a bit hesitant as well. Now, they wake up together and they take their breakfast together. Yang Chow also follows her around whenever she's doing her chores. My siblings and I were excited to get Yang Chow. We trained him and really took care of him. And now everything is going great. He is the star at home. He is the love of our lives. And everything has changed for the better when Yang Chow came around. So for fur parents out there who would like to own a Shih Tzu someday, my advice is to do your research and be ready, emotionally, mentally, physically, and definitely financially, because owning a Shih Tzu can require a lot of your time and effort.